All things Italian at the annual street festival Bloomfield Little Italy Days. Voted best special event in the city, Little Italy Days is located right in the heart of Bloomfield on Liberty Avenue. It's a 4-day celebration of Italian food and culture with food booths, a bocce tournament, and live entertainment. One of the featured artists is with us today, Louis Prima Jr., who'll be kicking off the festival tomorrow night with his band.
It's a long way to New Orleans. I left my heart there because it seems I'd go back every time.
That's Louis Prima Jr. and his 10-piece band, The Witnesses. They'll be the headliners for opening night of Bloomfield Little Italy Days tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. And we're thrilled to have him with us here in the studio, along with festival producer Sal Ricchetti. Thank you for joining us, guys.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and welcome to Pittsburgh.
Oh, thank you. We're having a blast out here.
Yeah, well, so you make Las Vegas and kind of New Orleans too home, is that right?
Vegas is the home. That's where my kids are. That's where the house is. But New Orleans is my love.
Well, and your dad really made his mark in both cities as well. I mean, he's got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Tell me how you've kind of taken his music and I don't know, made it new.
Well, moving forward with my, with music and what I do, it was important to never be a tribute band. It was important to honor his legacy, but to keep it going. He stuck around for 50 years by changing things up and doing what he did. And that's what we're doing.
He was most known for swing, would you say?
I never like to call it swing. It's more of like a Louisiana shuffle. It was Prima music. It was his own sound. And we're doing it, a little bit, it's 2014, so play it like the year that it is. And, we're a little bit aggressive with it. We have a good time. We've got our second album out, debuted number 25 on the jazz charts. We're very proud of it. And,
fantastic.
We're happy to be here in Pittsburgh. We're having a blast while we're here and playing for Little Italy Days. It's going to be our first time, so come on out.
Great. Well, Sal, you've got quite a lineup. My gosh, kicking it off with Louis, and tell us what else will be going on in terms of music.
Well, I have this fabulous singer from Naples, Italy, who's in town. She's actually now lives in New York. Her name's Simona De Rosa. She's a great singer. So she'll be performing Friday night. Louis opening up Thursday night. And Pittsburgh's Dr. Zoot, which is a great Pittsburgh Italian band. So they'll be backing her up. And then we got, Jimmy Sapienza, Five Guys Named Mo will be there. We have, the Granati Brothers, Pittsburgh famous band. We call them the Italian Granati Brothers for this event. And lots of great entertainment. And then we also have cooking shows. We have an exotic car show. We have the Italian Idol contest. We're looking for anybody who wants to come out and sing.
Can I answer?
Oh, no fair, no fair. So wait, like an American Idol, but Italian Idol. So you can just stand up and sing. Do you have to be Italian?
No, you don't have to be Italian.
Okay.
Everybody's Italian when it comes to this event.
Well, and everyone loves Italian, especially Italian music and Italian food. And of course, I think, is the food probably one of the biggest draws as well?
Definitely. You got all the great restaurants up there. Lombardozzi's, Pleasure Bar, Dell's, and it's just the list goes on and on and on. So great.
7 C's. That's
Seven
my
C's, sure,
in-laws.
Yes.
And so, and as I recall, because I've been several times, they all are right on the street too.
Correct.
So you can sit in the restaurant, but you can also just walk and eat right as you walk down the street.
Right. We close the streets down on Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. And what area section is closed?
From Matilda, where Lombardozzi's is, all the way down to Dell's restaurant. That's Ella Street. So it's Matilda to Ella, and Liberty Avenue's closed. So I've probably got about 125 vendors, all along the street.
That's amazing. So. And one of my favorite things is watching the guys play and women play bocce.
Correct. We got 2 bocce courts this year. That's how many people had called and wanted to be on to play. So.
Is it being passed down to younger generations?
It is. Yes. We got all different types of generations of people playing.
And Louis, what's it like for you to go to this kind of festival and see so many people right up close, in this kind of open door setting?
We love doing the festivals equal to, playing nightclubs. It's a chance to get to a broader audience that, are not the ticket buyer. That's, it's kids, it's all ages. And especially the Italian festivals. That's my heritage. My father was proud of it. I'm proud of it. And
Is your dad from Italy?
No, he was actually born in New Orleans, but both his parents were Sicilian. His grandmother was born in Sicily. But he was very, he was the first American to put Italian lyrics on a record. On an American record. He was very proud of his roots, and it gives us a chance to play for a broader audience, people that may not get a chance to check us out or may not know we're around. So it's fun, you know. And plus you get to hear all the stories about my father and about Italy and things. So it's
neat.
It's
so do a lot of the older generation come up to you and say, I knew your music,
absolutely.
that's music.
You know, that's one of the neatest things, is being able to hear stories and talk to the older people that were there when he was around, and you know, see their kids and grandkids' appreciation for music and what we're doing. So it's neat.
Well, I know a lot of younger folks, including my family, know his music from The Jungle Book.
Absolutely.
He did the song "I Want to Be Like You," that orangutan voice. Is that right?
He absolutely did. It's you know, he had a gold record for it, and you know, Jon Favreau's redoing the movie. Everybody called Jon Favreau and say, put Louis Jr. in the movie. You know, and that is one of the common bonds worldwide, is Jungle Book. That's, you know, if somebody ever says to me, I've never heard of him, you say Jungle Book, and then they have.
Yeah.
But his music, you know, his music's been everywhere. It's happy music, makes you smile. You know, so whether you're Italian or not, it's fun music, you know, makes you feel good.
And it makes you dance too, I hear.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to these cooking demos. I know Jason Capps is going to be there, Chef Anthony Marino, both who've been on our show quite a bit. So tell me what, they'll be right out in the street?
Right on the street, yep. I think they're Sunday in the afternoon, there'll be cooking demonstrations.
My goodness, so much good stuff going on. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you.
And come on out to Bloomfield Little Italy Days, starting tomorrow, running through Sunday, right in the heart of Bloomfield on Liberty Avenue. Louis Prima Jr. and his band The Witnesses get things started tomorrow night on the main stage at 7. For a look at the full schedule of all the entertainment, food, games, and all things Italian, just go to the festival website. You'll find that link at kdka.com/PTL.